Hello all, welcome to La Excellence IAS Academy Yojana Series. I'm continuing with chapter 2 Geoscientific Explorations of Yojana October 2022 issue. The main requirements to supply and support mineral exploration in the nation are the acquisition and dissemination of pre-competitive baseline geoscience data of highest caliber and exploring deep-seated or concealed minerals resources. The baseline geoscience data collected by the Geological Survey of India is the core for generating more mineral exploration work, which leads to the discoveries of more minerals in the country. The thrust has been given to exploration of strategic and critical minerals like tungsten, molybdenum, nickel, lithium, cobalt, potash, etc. And they are to probe deep-seated and concealed deposits. The growth of mineral industry is directly linked to the mineral endowment of the country, which is established through successive efforts in mineral exploration by discoveries and also resource augmentation. The baseline geoscience data, which is collected by the Geological Survey of India, is the core for generating more mineral exploration work, which leads to mineral discoveries. The natural resource assessment and augmentation are now the prime thrust area of GSI, along with activities like public good and geoscience. In this slide, let us focus on the recent thrust areas. Mission 1, the baseline geoscience data generation. The National Mineral Exploration Policy NMEP of 2016 emphasizes that acquisition and dissemination of pre-competitive baseline geoscience data of the highest standards. The creation of a geoscience data repository and a special initiative to probe deep-seated or concealed mineral deposits are primary requisites to promote mineral exploration in the country. Accordingly, the Geological Survey of India is on a mission to generate nationwide baseline geoscience data. Example, geological, geochemical, geophysical and aerophysical data, which are of paramount importance for planning mineral exploration activities. The GSI has already geologically mapped 99.15% of the mappable part of the country at 1:50,000 scale. In Mission 2, we see the natural resource assessment. The Geological Survey of India is augmenting natural mineral and coal resources for enhancing the mining sector's contribution to the GDP of India. In response to the natural requirement, thrust has been given on exploration for strategic and critical minerals like tungsten, molybdenum, nickel, lithium, cobalt, rock phosphate, potash, etc. And also to probe deep-seated and concealed deposits under Project Uncover India in collaboration with Geoscience Australia. Now let us see Mission 3, Geoinformatics. The Geological Survey of India has implemented online core business integrated system OCBIS portal to fulfill the responsibility to disseminate multi-thematic geoscientific information freely for the use of all concerned stakeholders through Bookosh, which is a flagship portal of Geological Survey of India. So, in the Mission 4, which is Fundamental and Multidisciplinary Geosciences and Special Studies, the fundamental geoscience research such as crustal evolution, tracing of mineral bearing pathways, tectonic studies and geophysical research all contribute to mineral exploration which in turn engenders research problems on structure and tectonics, coupled with geological and other thematic maps which form the input parameters to help comprehend the Earth's surface processes, which helps in holistic studies on natural hazards and disaster management. The GSI has been involved in geoscientific programs with an aim to contribute to societal causes which include landslide studies, seismic studies, geology, and polar studies. The GSI has been the nodal agency for landslide hazard studies since 2004 in the country, in collaboration with the British Geological Survey under the National Environment Research Council. The UK funded multi-consortium landslip project. The GSI is engaged in developing an experimental regional landslide early warning system LEWS based on rainfall thresholds since 2017. Since 2020, the GSI is issuing daily landslide forecast bulletins during monsoons to the district administrations in two pilot areas, Darjeeling district of West Bengal and Nilgiris district of Tamil Nadu. The GSI has also been carrying out several seismic or earthquake studies, seismic hazard microzonation, active fault mapping, and new tectonic studies over the years. The GSI has established observatories at 10 strategic locations across India, that is Itanagar in Arunachal Pradesh, Mangan, Agartala, Jammu, Nagpur, Lucknow, Jaipur, Pune, Thiruvananthapuram, and Little Andaman for continuous data acquisition. With an aim to build a permanent global navigation satellite system GNSS network in India, which can be used as the crustal movement monitoring network, the GSI has established 35 permanent GNSS stations all over the country. Since 1974, the GSI has been closely monitoring several glaciers in the Himalayan states. The studies including long-term monitoring of snow or ice accumulation ablation pattern, observation of glacial mass balance and its correlation with meteorological parameters, etc., are done to decipher the effect of climate change on the cryogenic environment and its impact on the water balance of Himalayan river systems. In addition, for a better understanding of the global ecosystem, the GSI has also been conducting glaciological and limnological studies in the polar region of Antarctica and the Arctic to decipher the climate change pattern in the frozen continent and its impact on the global climate. To conclude, the application of multidisciplinary geoscience research with advanced geosciences skills of data acquisition, accumulation and analysis with intensive field and lab studies become imperative for discovering new mineral deposits of economic significance all over the world. Earlier, the discoveries were mainly a result of mapping with the study of exposed outcrops. Now the challenge is more complex as easily discoverable deposits showing surface manifestation are a rarity now. The current discovery efforts mandate the combined efforts of advanced geoscience research activities apart from the wide use of baseline geoscience data. Thank you. We'll continue in the next chapter with the chapter 3, Safeguarding Oceans.